after the fact, or maybe you're here live, let us know. What's your 2022 looking like? Let us know. And with that being said, let's get into the stories. We're gonna get into the stories. So first and foremost, we gonna talk about this.
Oh,
we got to talk about this. For folks who've been paying attention, the last couple months, folks have been debating back and forth on the Twitter TL and all over the place. We're talking about this Megan and Tory situation. Now, for folks who may have forgotten, back in summer 2020, there was a situation to where allegedly, after a Hollywood Hills party and an argument, Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. Now, once the situation went down, he was arrested on charges of a concealed weapon and stuff of that nature. And we know how social media treated that whole situation. They got Tory the fuck out of here, at least for a little bit. Y'all know how cancel culture works. Now, why is there an update to this story? Like damn near a year and a half later? Well, for folks who don't know, this man Tory's in court for this situation. Currently, the hearing started, if I remember correctly, last month. I think. Well, no, I think the hearing happened last month, and he has to go into court starting this month. I think it's on article. Is it like the 16th? The 16th or the 18th is one of the two. But the specific part of this case that's causing everybody to talk again is, according to LAPD.
Oh God.
Apparently, the bullet fragments that were in Megan's ankle in the shooting apparently can't be found anywhere. So
this shit said, quote, cannot be located, end quote.
Exactly. What? So, with that situation, and that doctors characterized her injuries as superficial.
That's a direct quote as well.
So, the reason I wanted to talk about it is, I'm not here to hop on the train of, oh, Megan lied, we need to get her the fuck out of here, he lied on the man, whatever the case is. We don't talk about this objectively, alright? So, this is all alleged, because I'm not the people investigating this case. I have no part in it. So to me, this is difficult on both sides, because while I was looking at this too, there is another situation that while people are looking into this, apparently, according to another officer, Tory yelled out, "Dance, bitch," before shooting Megan in the foot. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly. So, honestly, in my eyes, depending on how this hearing goes, is gonna define either one of the people in this situation, whether it's Megan or Tory. In Megan's case, right? If it really comes out that these bullet fragments can't be found, and ultimately what went down, did it go down? It honestly sends her last year and a half into question. Because whether you like it or not, once this situation went live, Megan was on the rise, but after this situation, it sent her into the stratosphere. Her star rose like no other after this situation got light. Because of course, yeah, she probably got some sympathy support, but here's the thing about it. All kinds of press ends up being good press when it comes to Hollywood. So, that situation put a lot more eyes on her, and she went pop. Megan is a pop star now. She is. Correct me if I'm wrong. She got music with Maroon 5. Mm-hmm. Not too long ago, I think she did a joint with BTS. Probably one of the biggest fucking groups on the planet Earth right now.
Mm-hmm.
Those looks don't just come to anybody.
Yeah. And that's not just from being multifaceted as far as music goes, and actually having the pull to be multifaceted is two different things. And she is now both. And a lot of people can't do that
at all. And I'm not saying all of this to take away from her talent. She is very talented.
Extremely. We love
extremely talented. However, once again, the way her star rose after this case came to light is crazy. So we all know if tomorrow this court case is settled and something comes to light to find out that Megan lied on Tory, nigga,
this shit finna go crazy.
It's not looking good for Megan. Once again, it's not me saying that she's lying. This is all alleged.
Now, on the flip side of that, because yes, quite alleged, a very alleged as a whole. On the flip side of that, and I say this because, well, I was gonna say it, and then one of our viewers, like Fury in the chat, shout out to our mods, also just said it in the chat. Police departments have been known to lose important things.
Oh yeah,
LAPD specifically.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
is constantly lacking.
When it comes to investigations, if there's any police departments that people are going to question, it's going to be LAPD and NYPD. It's going to be
the LAPD and the NYPD. So when it comes to that police department specifically, I wouldn't be surprised. And this is I might be dragging it. Matter of fact, I'm not even might be dragging it. I'm gonna say I'm dragging it. There's no doubt behind money make motherfuckers do things.
Right.
So these could have been lost on purpose. They could have been lost because somebody was being an idiot. But the amount of grief that this nigga got,
I'm telling you,
no matter how much support he got, no matter how much she lying and all this other stuff, because people don't even think she's been lying from the beginning. People have thought she has been lying since it happened. They've been pulling theories out the air. She was jealous of Kylie because they were dating and she found out that he had a crush. All this shit, all that. People thought she was lying from the beginning. Okay? So this is nothing new
at all.
However, the amount of grief that man got, tripled, quadrupled.
He was damn near out of here.
He was damn near out of here. He out of here as far as certain people are concerned.
Yeah.
When they go to certain places, I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
And this is an unbiased opinion because we speaking from a reporter standpoint. But if we talking about a biased opinion, you out of here as far as you concerned in my shit.
No, indeed.
You come on my side of Twitch and mention that nigga, you're gone. Don't bring that shit into my chat. Cool, random friend, whatever. Don't bring that shit over here. Unbiased opinion as a reporter, though, as a host of a podcast, it was looking iffy for both of y'all in the beginning. Indeed. And then for a minute it was looking iffy for just you. And now it's looking iffy for her.
Yeah.
Because it's always three sides. It's your side, her side, and the truth.
Yep.
And everybody involved in this situation has something that if the truth were to come out, the whole truth, everybody gonna be in hot water. Everybody gonna have something to lose.
Yeah.
Because let's be clear, if we really want to know what happened, we can talk to Kylie. Because she ain't got a reason to lie.
Right.
She ain't got no reason to lie.
At all.
And ain't nobody talked to that girl. And that's all I'm gonna say.
She's probably, once again, I haven't looked into how the court proceedings are going. Honestly, probably after this, I might really look into it for real.
I was going to say, neither have I. I got this shit to fuck off my timeline so quick. I was like, cool.
And if it really matters, if there is anything new, maybe we'll bring it back to a later episode.
Right.
that warrants talking about it, because we don't talk about everything here. It's just anything that we're interested in. But like I said, I don't know. Based on the crime shows that I've watched and court shows that I've watched, or even just the basics of understanding, court proceedings, and you just trying to get your side of the truth out.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm either or, if I'm an attorney for Megan or an attorney for Tory, because we don't know who's right, who's wrong. One of them is getting Kylie on the stand.
Somebody need to talk to her.
Somebody's getting her on the stand.
Because she cool with Megan. Is, whatever. She was in your video.
Right.
Y'all were hanging out together when this happened. Y'all is, whatever. Okay? And if this nigga had a crush on her, that looked bad on his part if you get her on the stand.
Right.
And if we being perfectly honest, I don't see him having any gain from putting her on the stand.
Yeah.
I don't see him having any gain from putting her on the stand.
Indeed.
That look hella biased if he do that on her point. And if that's the case, any biased witness interview, that shit finna get thrown out immediately.
Indeed. Yeah.
Immediately. So I don't know if they feel like that's a Kardashian handout, which, hey, I would avoid that shit too. I'm not gonna hold you.
Shit.
That's a Kardashian Jenner handout, and I would avoid those. But at the same time, if it's not, you might want to use it.
I'm just saying.
If it's not, I don't see no problem with using it.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Was it one of Megan's homegirls in the car when the whole shit happened too?
I believe.
She's going on the stand too.
Mm-hmm. But once again, that's a partially biased opinion on Megan's point, because that's her.
No, for sure.
Friend. But
at the same time, there's a thing called cross-examination too.
Absolutely.
So that's the whole thing. That's the reason why, if anything, I think if Kylie goes on the stand, Megan's homegirl goes on the stand too. So everybody gets cross-examined regardless, just to see what happens. Because honestly, obviously, we can't take Tory's word 100%. We can't take Megan's word 100%. But however, at least people from both sides, some way, somehow, should be put on this stand in a court of law, cross-examined from both sides, and see what we get from it. So we can at least get some light on this situation. Because if we're keeping it truly 100%, when this shit went down, Megan was a crazy superstar already. Tory was already labeled a bad boy. And we're in the midst of we need to believe victims.
Yeah.
So easily, it was fuck Tory, justice for Megan. Mm-hmm. Now, within the situation, even myself, I believe that boy did it. Because in my eyes, I'm like, in the position that you're in, as Tory Lanez, somebody who at one point pretty much took the crown from Bryson Tiller and ran the neo R&B for a bit.
That's a fact.
Ran trap soul for a bit. What need do you have for you to personally be carrying a gun?
Right.
I know y'all niggas got homeboys as your security or whatever. Let them niggas hold a gun for you. Why you need a gun? Let your shooters take care of anything of that situation where you need a gun in, bro. Let your shooter do that.
Because there's no point of you hiring motherfuckers to be your shooters or hit. Like you said, homeboys having people to be your shooters if you feel like you need to be a shooter your damn self.
Because at this point, it's just you being irresponsible and not understanding what you have at stake. Like
if you don't trust your search will just say that.
The shit. I'm like, I don't know if you ever went platinum, but either way, you're a very successful artist. And you should know, or somebody in your circle should have told you that having a concealed weapon is not the move at all. So on top of you being caught for a concealed weapon,
where you at?
Boy. Like I said, on top of you having a concealed weapon, if this court hearing, this case don't go your way, you're in prison 22 years and 22 and a half? If I remember correctly?
22 and 8 months.
22 and 8 months. You gone, fella. You gone. It's right. And if the whole situation with Bobby Shmurda doesn't tell you something, bro, you about to be washed.
Boy,
I'm sorry. What, bro?
Washed is an understatement. Bobby was only gone for what, like 5 years?
What is that?
Bobby was only gone for like 5 years, I think.
Bobby as a person, I fuck with you, but I don't know what this music you've been dropping is.
I haven't listened to any of it, and I'm gonna keep it that way because I'm just glad he's not in jail anymore.
Bro, I listen to one song. I listen to one song,
and he's enjoying himself.
Bro, he enjoying himself. He enjoying himself.
That man is out and he's enjoying himself,
as he should, bro.
And he hasn't done anything. He ain't violated nothing. He don't be nowhere he don't need to be. He not pulling a Kodak.
Wow.
And I'm from South Florida, so I can say that. He not pulling a Kodak. Because we all know Kodak get out of jail and don't know how to fuck the act.
You go right back to what put him there. Like, he's stupid.
Like, what? But anyway.
Either way, like I said, everything for both artists is riding on this court case.
Facts.
Because depending on which way it goes, it's fucking up one of y'all.
Absolutely. And the amount of deals that Megan done got,
I'm telling you, bro.
From Nike, Cash App, Netflix, her university, shit, Fenty, everywhere. I would hate for all this shit to go out the window. I really would.
I really would too, man.
I would hate for all this shit to go out the window.
Like, I really want to just
but I would hate even more. I would hate even more to find out that she'd have been lying. I'm
telling you. This is why I'm like, hate that even more. This situation, I really want to just pin it on the LAPD mistake.
Popeyes, correct. Ooh,
I really want this to just be an LAPD mistake.
And it very well could be. And that's what I'm leaning more towards. Because that's the more believable thing.
Right. But if it's not, man.
Baby.
That's the biggest hole in your story. If it's not LAPD who lost evidence, you got shot in your foot with no bullet?
Right. And one of the and them cuts and scrapes look like they was real close to being from glass. Because that window did get shot out.
A lot of people
that window did get shot out. It could have been from glass.
A lot of people saying that was glass, man. Sure, who knows? The story could have been someone shot the window and glass just fell and cut your shit.
Nah, listen.
And if that's what happened, you look terrible because you twisted it and said that Tory shot you.
You look terrible. But honey, we gonna keep y'all updated as we get updated.
Indeed, bro.
Cause
in closing, Tory's a great artist. Megan's a great artist. What Megan has done for the ladies in the industry has been amazing. Love to see it. But fuck, man. This shit here it's a defining moment for you. It's going to be a turning point.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a turning point. There's a lot riding on both sides.
On both sides, because this could be the end all be all for either one of you. But for her,
it's a career. That's a career. That's a career, man.
We was trying to get that nigga out of here. You gonna be out of here.
Bro, I'm telling
you.
We
were trying to get that man out of here. You gonna be out of here. I'm still not gonna listen to the nigga afterwards, but I just want to let you know. But into the next article. Okay.
Or next topic.